Previously on GojiWan Gaming.
Your brother is here. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
What's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter.
Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you. Shit.
Uh-oh. He got invaded.
Horowitz.
And we're back. Really sorry about me spacing out earlier. I was just really into the action and stuff. But yeah, it's really sad what happened to Wells' partner. I guess story-wise that could have been expected. Like, we would observe someone losing their friend to his possession and stuff. But yeah, now we're back to the main storyline. We are definitely in the containment area. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what happened to Dylan. And things just got wet. Oh, right. Encounter already? Really? Oh, no. Okay, I wasn't quite sure if I couldn't get through the other gate, but, Oh no, this is level 6. At some point, I am gonna try to gain all the clearance levels and go through all these rooms on my own time. And, you know, as much as possible, I'll try to get everything done before the final episode, or at least, you know, the final part of the game. Ooh, that does not look good. What am I trying to get? I have no clue. Whoa! Did not see that coming. I was not expecting a barrage of them to show up. Oh my god. Okay, gotta get out, gotta get out. Damn it. Please tell me that's all of them already.
10 minutes later.
Alright. I wonder if the zoom looks. Whoa. Okay. Alright. I honestly do not know what to expect from here. Wait, did we just go around? Ooh, that was creepy. I kind of nudged the guy, he just went. Okay. Movie room.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968.
Alright, so this is set in the 60s. Oh, this. What? You started off in the 60s.
Obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Wow. So they discovered this during the 60s. And since then, everything's just been freaking madhouse.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him?
Uh-oh.
Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
So before we go on, I swear to God, I'm gonna find out what happened to Dylan. I mean, we're gonna see Dylan in this episode, no matter what it takes. I've been playing quite a while. If you guys notice I'm wearing the same freaking shirt, that's because I'm recording 2 episodes in one go. I'm hopefully stretching to 3. Jesus! That was freaky as hell! 2. Okay. Okay. One part of me is saying, during that, boom encounter. Oh, that ain't good. Part of me was thinking, ooh, it's the actor for Professor X in the remake of the X-Men movies. And then the other part of me was like, holy shit, it's Gollum. I know, rule of threes, but I just wanted to check out the other rooms. Ooh, blood on the floor. That's not a great way to go. See that? Wait. There we go. Oh boy. Alright. 1. Oh, this is the first time she turned around. There's something gonna happen here, I swear to God. Oh, guess not. And we're back here.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Yeah. Well, let's find out to our replica of James McAvoy. And who is this?
Oh, hello.
Langston
Something I can
Hughes!
help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director.
Sorry. Wrench
I
just
need to
popped
get
into
inside.
my head.
New director. Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects,
this.
power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level.
So he was the
But there's
one
currently
the separate
a pressing matter,
HRA
man.
model was
We've got an
for.
object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, man. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston.
Oh.
I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
He did say to call him Fred, right?
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed, sir.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Is that you, Siri?
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
Yeah. Alright, let's claim this place first. I claim this planet in the name of Mars. Uh-huh. High road or low road? gonna check this place out just in case there's some sort of collectible. And lo and behold. No info on this thing. Nope. A basket? Really? Okay. Something busted out of here. An electric fan? Or stand fan? By Odin's beard! Anyway. Why is this scraped off? Or painted over?
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director.
I'd say
Marshall
so.
made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him?
True, considering all the
I don't
testing
think she's
she's running.
telling me everything.
I mean, considering the way Emily wanted to test me like freaking crazy, I'll do that later. What the? I do. Whoa! Was that Dylan? Okay, this OOP is missing.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hold on. Let's do this first before anything funky happens. There's something about... I know I picked up a file about a refrigerator somewhere. Hold on. Case files. Mannequin, picnic basket, flamingo. Refrigerator.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
You know what? If that's new object of power, might as well. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Whew, gotta love that sniper. I keep calling it sniper. I should call it rifle mode or something.
Look alive!
Need backup. Ow! I'm I'm pretty sure I had some friendly fire in there somewhere. I'm sorry! Oh, Jesus.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Oh, God. Can you say Twilight Zone? Whoa! Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap! So this thing's responsible for the shifting in the building? Eek, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, my mouse is kind of malfunctioning for a bit here. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Here we go. Oh, that's a hard hit. Ooh, so close. Okay, I better run. No, wait, that's Salvador? And okay, so I'm guessing I can't hit him unless I finish off the minions.
2 hours later.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss.
Oh,
No
Jesus.
one here does. Okay, the TV. Another object of power gone nuts.
Here we go again.
Let's do this. Babysitter? Wait, levitation? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Oh, I am so upgrading this. Seriously, levitation?
10 minutes later.
Oh, now it's getting interesting. Okay, so it says it's on the 7th. Hey, there was a mention of the swan ride thingy.
Dylan. He's so close.
Here we go.
Hello?
Oh?
Can you hear me? Jesse.
What are you doing here, pup?
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Okay, first things first, let me just investigate his cell.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean. Back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau. If she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything
So
like
they're
that?
using Dylan to get to Jesse.
I don't remember.
What about family and friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Wow, you guys are pricks. Who wouldn't be surprised if Dylan didn't turn out... I mean, who wouldn't be surprised if Dylan turned out the way he was? Okay, I'm getting too one-sided on here, because, yeah, they were trying to pry info out of Dylan, but at least they weren't torturing it out of him. But they were also trying to find Jesse. Okay, I found Jesse. Now I better help the dude out with the fridge. Alright, I promised the dude I'd help him out, so I'm gonna help him out. And then let's see what happens to Dylan. Wasn't there like an elevator somewhere around here? Here we go. Oh god, I don't know how long I've been playing this game, but it's gonna end soon. Oh.
Your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't. They can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Oh, no. You know what? Yes, please. Ooh, I can. Alrighty. Why? Awesome. Okay, let's just fast travel. do this.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall.
Arish?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
I like how Jesse is so logical about these things.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
And you did see the effects on
What do you think
people
of
that
Marshall?
actually try to eat the fungus.
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed.
Wow.
But Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
There are a lot of branches as to how the hiss could have been let into.
You're not the only
Bureau.
one busy, you know. Stop by any time.
All right, let's find out about Dylan. Wait, hold on.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the molecular range. But how did Darling create it?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
I sent some bad juju up in this bitch.
Jesse, be careful.
Oh god, here we go. Upper level.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss. Trent is still around.
Here we go, guys.
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
There has to be some kind of connection between Arish and Dylan.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
Oh god, here he is.
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the things through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm.
Okay, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies all over. Oh boy. Alright. This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Shit.
Distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Can you hear me? Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
Wait, what?
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be true.
that? Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in, you've always been here! The only true! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, baby, baby.
Oh, God.
Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss
Polaris?
set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time.
Oh, damn.
You. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made.
Okay.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Oh my God, this is Hannibal all over again.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
I find you weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
Is he saying that they were one entity and somehow the projector split them apart?
But yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your hands
Okay, this...
push the fingers through.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever.
A little on the misogynistic side, aren't we?
Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, And it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing.
The voice actor for
And
Dylan
then it
is...
shifted again.
Mwah.
Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them.
Oh god, he's
But in
on the
this other
spot
dream,
for like borderline
It was more like a musical.
deranged, being controlled
This
by
is
two
an
entities and trying
ordinary
to
song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something.
Kudos to the voice actor
That's
for
all I can
Dylan.
remember of
He's
that
doing
dream.
an amazing
Maybe that's
job
for the
here.
best.
It's freaking me out so bad.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Oh god.
Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the
Alright,
into the way. You've always been
okay guys, I'm gonna have to end it here. I've been playing for quite a while now, and if you guys noticed, I got pretty tired from time to time. But we finally met Dylan, and shit don't look right. But we're gonna get to the nitty gritty of it, and I'm gonna do like those side quests, like the one for that other professor friend of Emily's, and all these other objects of power, to get it out of the way, and we can just focus on the story. But if you guys enjoy what you're watching so far, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload anything new. But with that said, once again, this is GojiWan, and I'll see you guys in the next video.